Welcome to the my official all 32 teams NFL schedule prediction. I'm excited for this one. Of course, I'm a big Carolina Panthers fan. I'm going to try not to be biased for the Panthers, although I do think I'm not going to reveal anything. I do think this could be a big year for the Panthers. However, once again, not going to reveal anything. This is a great website. We get to do the playoffs, everything. So let's go ahead and get this started. What I'm going to be doing now, you can see my cursor. I figured it out. Because in the past couple analyst videos, you couldn't see my cursor, but now you can, so I can point to stuff. We're going to be doing every single week. As you can see, it has all 18 weeks. We are going to be doing in order week 1 to Super Bowl, of course. But besides that, we're going to be doing AFC, then NFC. So the left, then the right, then the middle where it's AFC against NFC. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. AFC first round or first week of the year, Chiefs against Chargers. I see the Chiefs winning this one, and I'm going to try and fly by this. I don't want this to be like an hour-long video. I'm not going to talk about everyone. I'm just going to talk about some of the shorter ones. Because, once again, I don't want this to be like an hour-long video. I think the Chiefs are going to win that one. So they win first game of the year. It feels obvious. I mean, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. It just kind of feels obvious. Steelers, Jets. I'm going to go with Mike Tomlin's just makes the playoffs but gets eliminated first round every year. Pittsburgh Steelers for the second week. Miami Dolphins against the Indianapolis Colts. I just don't think the Colts have really got what they need yet still. So I'm going to continue my trend of going down the line on the left side and go with the Miami Dolphins. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure I'm correct about that. They really don't. So yeah, I mean, this year they're probably going to play either Riley Leonard, Daniel Jones, or Anthony Richardson. I mean, Anthony Richardson's tap out. That's just not what you want to see. Daniel Jones is just not shown much. It's not a big performance. Here's where I kind of think it goes crazy and haywire. This might not be a bad pick, but in my opinion, it's a weird pick. I'm going to go with the Browns. Week 1 win. Week 1 win. Browns. Bengals lose week 1. Raiders, Patriots. I say Drake May, as a Carolina fan, has a decent year this year because of all the offensive linemen he has this year. And if the offensive linemen play good, I don't see him doing as bad as he did last year. So I'm going to go Patriots. And the Raiders, truthfully, don't have too terribly much. They might have a better quarterback than they did last year now. However, I wouldn't say they have the best quarterback of all time, you know? So, Titans, Broncos. Bo Nix did not play bad at all last year. Not at all. However, I really see Cam Ward shining like crazy. But I will say, Cam Ward had a great offensive line at Miami. The Titans don't have a good offensive line, truth be told, at all. That's why I'm going to go with Cam Ward gets a loss on the road against Bo Nix and the Broncos. Bo Nix, year 2. Next, Ravens, Bills. I just said I didn't want this to be a long video. I'm checking something. Next. Okay, sorry. I think the Ravens have a great year, especially just acquiring DeAndre Hopkins. I see the Ravens winning week 1. Now we go NFC. Dallas Cowboys against one of my favorite teams, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to say the Eagles take week 1. They've still got a ton of momentum, especially at home from that Super Bowl win. And I think they go crazy in week one, especially against the Cowboys team who, truthfully, I wouldn't say is the greatest. Okay, I was still checking something. Now we can continue. Cardinals Saints. I'm going to have to go. I think Tyler Show plays his rookie debut this game. I think Tyler Show really does. I don't think he plays bad necessarily, so I'm going to go. Although Kyler Murray is not the worst quarterback, I'm going to go this is a close one. It's like a battle of the, truthfully, mid teams. I'm going to go Cardinals by like 2. Barely wins. Bucks against Falcons. I'm going to go weird pick, but I'm going to go Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. Then we have the Commanders against the Giants. Let's go Commanders. Then 49ers against the Seahawks. I'm going to go 49ers. Then it's a rivalry game to start week 1. 2 straight NFC North rivalry games. I think I have the Lions and the Vikings winning those. Then we have AFC against NFC. I really, truly do think that my Panthers have a decent year this year, and I think they started off with a week 1 win. And then I say the Texans beat my Rams on the road. So both of those are road games. That's my final week 1 predictions. Going on to week 2. Bills Jets. I see the Bills getting. They had just lost to the. According to my predictions, they just lost to the Ravens, which is pretty reasonable in my opinion. So I think they go to the Jets off of that loss, win a game. Patriots Dolphins. This is kind of a different game for Drake May than last week, because last week he was at home playing a not very good team. So I'm going to say the Dolphins take this one. Then we're going to go. I don't see the Jaguars winning it only because the Bengals. I feel like the Bengals are going to have a better year, but still not the best year than last year. They can't have a worse year than last year. They really didn't do good at all. They did have injury-prone players like a lot last year, but I don't know. I'm going to go Ravens there. Bo Nix, I think he gets a second straight win. I know, crazy. And then Chargers, Raiders. You know what? Weird pick. I don't see Jim Harbaugh going 0-2 to start the year. I'm going to go. I was going to say Raiders win, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Now Commanders at Packers. Commanders were so good last year. I think Jaden Daniels just really wants a Super Bowl. I'm going to go Commanders. Then we're going to say Cowboys. Look, this website is crazy. It even says that when they're coming off a bye. So then, they're rested too. I'm going to say Cowboys. Although I didn't take into account that the Giants have Jackson Dart, who really, I have a weird feeling the Giants had the best draft out of everyone in that league this year. However, I still think the Giants start 0-2, only because they still haven't cleared up all the holes in their team, but they're really close. 49ers go 2-0. I think that's 2-0. Yep, 2-0. Bears, Lions. I say the Lions go. You know what? Crazy. I'm going to say Caleb Williams goes to the Lions, pulls off a crazy upset, and now they're both 1-1. That was a weird pick, but I'm going to go with it. Panthers, Cardinals. I'm really trying not to be biased, but I just don't. It's 2 straight road games. That is the only reason I'm picking the Cardinals. I think we win the first road game, but then because We have to travel from Miami to Arizona, which is across the country. I don't see us winning, especially with how tired we're going to be. It just feels like we're going to be tired, then we're not going to play as good. I think we could have won if that was a home game, in my opinion. However, I'm going to say the Panthers start the year 1-1. Falcons, Vikings. I'm going to say Vikings do have a technically rookie quarterback. He hasn't even had his debut yet. Most likely starting this year, J.J. McCarthy. He should be decent. Do they go 2-0 though? Who are the Falcons quarterbacks? I'm going to look at that then. Because truthfully, I'm not sure. Who are the Atlanta Falcons quarterbacks? Okay, so they still have Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. It's kind of the same as last year. Which, truthfully, I mean, by August, I think Kirk Cousins is leaving. In my opinion, I don't know. Let's go crazy win for the Falcons. And I'm only saying that's a crazy win because, truthfully, the Vikings are just... But here's the problem. Does the NFC North really look that bad after week 1? I don't think so. That is the... You know what? I'm taking Falcons over Vikings. I'm going back up here and saying Lions win that. Only because I just don't see the NFC North looking that bad after week 1. Then we're going to go Rams-Titans. I think the Rams go on the road, play Cam Ward. Once again, I think Cam Ward's going to struggle with that offensive line. So I'm going to say Rams on this one. I'll give them a win at some point, but I don't know. It's two decently tough teams to start the year. Then we got Seahawks-Steelers. I'm going to go Mike Tomlin Steelers again. Rematch of the Super Bowl, but the Philadelphia Eagles are coming off a mini bye. So I'm going to say fly Eagles fly on this one. I don't know how, but I think the Chiefs lose week 2. Unless the refs rig it. Bucks Texans. I say Texans get the win there. So NFC South looking basically the same as usual. And that's it for week 2. Week 3. This is already a 12-minute video. This is actually going to take forever, isn't it? I got to kind of hurry up. I'm going to say Bills win that. When I get to week 10, how about this? I'm just going to go and say this. When I get to week 10, I'm just going to go and start kind of hurrying it up, just like rapid fire. Like still thinking about it, but not talking about it as much. So I'm going to talk about them until week 10. Then the second I get to week 10, I'm just going to rapid fire, okay? I'm going to try and make this quicker. So Bills, Dolphins, Bills at home. I think I got the Bills. Titans, Colts. I'm going to say Titans at home. First Cam Ward home game, I'm going to go win. So they're 1-2. Patriots, Steelers. Mike Tomlin, Steelers 2-0 to start the year. I think I see the Patriots losing that. I think the Steelers are going 3-0. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I actually do see that. Jaguars, Texans. I'm going to go Do the Jaguars go 1-2 or 0-3 to start the year? It's a home game. CJ Stroud kind of slowed down a little last year. Crazy pick. I'm going Jags. Broncos, Chargers. Broncos, Chargers, same division. I think Chargers win. Only because they're at home. Home field advantage. Rams, Eagles. A sad Rams loss there. I mean, they're Super Bowl champions. It's just kind of a tough game. Oh, no. Sorry. I meant Rams loss. I think the Panthers at their first home game get a win against a Falcons team who, once again, like I said earlier, doesn't exactly have the best quarterback ever. I'm going to go Saints, Seahawks. Let's go Tyler Show gets his first win. If he's still playing at that point. I mean, the Saints coach already said he's going to play all 3 guys competing for a job right now. Or he said, no, I think there's 4 quarterbacks, and he said everyone is going to get a chance. We'll see. 49ers, Cardinals. I don't see the Cardinals going 3-0. I'm going to say 49ers. Which I don't exactly see the 49ers going 3-0, but I don't see the Cardinals winning that, if that makes sense. Bears, Cowboys. I see the 49ers going 3-0 more, is what I have to say about that. Cowboys 1-1 to start the year. I think Caleb Williams at home, he's going to get his first dub at home against the Cowboys. Cowboys are 1-2. Bengals, Vikings. Bengals on my thing are 1-1. I think they go 1-2. Jets, Bucks. I say Bucks. Then we got the Commanders. I mean, truthfully, I don't see the Raiders winning much this year. Let's go Packers. Where are the Packers? Okay, so that was their first win of the year, Packers. Especially with that bye. I'm going to go... Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go Chiefs. Chiefs. I don't see them losing 2 straight. Because they lost that Eagles game last week. And then... I'm going to go Ravens 3-0. Yeah. Lions' first loss. And then we've got... I'm just going to start rapid firing now. Titans, Texans. Let's go. Because this is almost a 20-minute video already. I'm going to go Chiefs. Actually, you know what? Crazy. Ravens, Chiefs start the year 2-2. Let's go. Cam Ward gets a dub. Dolphins with rest gets a dub. Jets are 0-4. Not really unrealistic, truthfully. Bengals 1-2, Broncos 2-1. I think the Broncos at home against the Bengals. Bengals get a dub. Seahawks finally win. Eagles win. Commanders win. And then the Cowboys win. Then I love this. It's hard to bet against Mike Tomlin, but I'm going to go Vikings barely. That is going to be a close game. Panthers against Patriots. We are 2-1 right now. I just see us... I don't know. It's tough when it comes to Panthers because at the end of last year we looked decent. Are we going to look decent at the beginning of this year and the end of this year? I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to go Panthers. Man. It's tough. The Patriots aren't that good, so realistically we should, but it's just tough when it comes to Panthers. Bills against Saints, easy. I'm going to go Jackson Dart beats the Chargers. Lions beat the Browns. Colts haven't won a game, but I'm still going to go Rams. They start 0-4. I'm going to go Jags. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go Jags give the 49ers their first loss on the road. And then I'm going to go... Raiders get their first win. Week 5, October. Texans, Ravens. I really think I'm going to go Ravens again. The Ravens are just... It's hard to bet against the Ravens. Ravens, and then Raiders, Colts. I think I got the Colts winning their first game. At home, Bills, Patriots. I'm going to go Bills... by not much. Jags, Chiefs. I'm going to go Chiefs. Let's go 49ers, Rams. Rivalry game. You know what, boys? We're going Rams here. Saints, Giants. Giants have Jackson Dart. And Saints have Tyler Show. Seems realistic to win that. I'm going to go Seahawks. Lose this. It's 3-2. Vikings. Nah, you know what? Off the mini bye, I'm going to say they win that. Vikings, Browns. Vikings. Yeah, let's go Vikings. What are the Browns' records? You know what? At home, Vikings coming in. J.J. McCarthy loses another. Well, once again, he's not very experienced in the NFL. Yeah, you got to give him some grace. I think he loses to the Browns. Cowboys, Jets. Because this is this year. This isn't last year. It's this year. Cowboys, Jets. I'm going to go Jets haven't done well this year. I'm going to go Jets. Jets get a shocking win against the Cowboys. Eagles, Broncos. Let's go Eagles. Eagles are on a roll right now again. Panthers, Dolphins. This is where I see the Panthers losing one. I think they're still leading the NFC South. I was checking something. I was checking out my window to see if it was raining. Titans, Cardinals. I think I got the Cam Ward Titans. I'm excited for Cam Ward, truthfully. Although he's a rookie, and once again, Cam Ward's, gosh, he's coming off a bye. You know what? Once again, we're going to slow down a little here and say the Cardinals win that one. Cardinals win that one. We're going to slow down a little here and say the Cardinals win that one. Chargers, especially off that bye. Chargers, Washington. Let's go. Washington wins on the road. Then we'll go Lions are 3-1. Let's make them 4-1. So that's week 5. Week 6. They have a full bye this time. Oh, a lot of teams have a full bye now. Okay. So Mike Tomlin have a full bye week. Pretty easy to say the Steelers win. That. Let's go Broncos, Jets. You know what? We're going to say Jets. No, we're going to say Broncos win that. Bo Nix winning our dub. 3-3. 500 on the year. Dolphins, they're going to get... Oh my gosh, the Dolphins are 4-1? Hold on, I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, so they win that. I'm going to be honest, I might actually have to change this. You know, I'm going to give the Jets a win there because truthfully, I just don't see the Dolphins winning this much. I do not see the Dolphins winning this much. I could see them getting 3-2 to start the year, then the Chargers win that, so now they're 3-3. That's a little more realistic. I gotta pay attention. Raiders, Titans. Let's go Titans. Another Cam Ward win. Actually, you know what? Crazy. Let's go Raiders. Raiders. Cam Ward. Once again, he's a rookie. Eagles. Bucks against 49ers coming off a short bye. Let's go 49ers. Panthers, Cowboys. Let's give the Panthers another loss. Sad loss, but another loss. Bears coming off a full bye against the Commanders. Crazy loss, but we're stopping the Commanders' streak against Caleb Williams himself. I don't even know how it would happen, but we're going with it. Then we go Jags, Seahawks. Let's go Jags, I think. Let's go Jags. Let's go Jags here. Actually, no. Let's go Seahawks. Seahawks with a win. Yeah, no, let's go Jags. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. I think the Jaguars are more likely to start off the year 3-3, only because it's just... Unless Trevor Lawrence gets injured again, which seems to always happen. Ravens against the Rams. Sean McVay pulls off an excellent upset, gives the Ravens their first loss of the year. That's what I'm saying. Colts, Cardinals. Colts at home. You know what? Colts at home. Let's give them it. Patriots, Saints. Patriots haven't won in a while. Let's give them one. Let's give them one. Then let's say Packers coming off a full bye wins that. Chiefs against the Lions. Chiefs have lost 2. I just see them winning. No. I have them losing 2. You gotta give them a win, you know. Falcons, Bills. I don't think the Falcons bye week really matters in this. I think the Bills are just pretty good. Not just pretty good, they're really good. Steelers, Bengals. Let's go. Steelers, Titans, Chiefs, Dolphins, Chargers. Actually, no, let's go Browns. Browns. Then let's go Patriots. Let's get the Patriots in their win. No, fine. Cam Ward. Yeah, okay. EUO. Okay, so they're coming off a mini bye. They're coming off a real bye week. I'm going to go Vikings, get the dub against the Eagles, give the Eagles their first loss. So Vikings, then it's Saints, Bears. I'm going to go Bears. No, you know what? Tyler's show. Let's give him another one. Packers against, which once again, I've already said this a billion times, he could be the one not playing that week. Quarterback room for the Saints is going to be wild next year. Packers, Cardinals is going to be Packers. Then we're going to go Commanders. Then we're going to go Falcons with a crazy win against the 49ers. Why not? And then we're going to go Lions. Then we'll go Panthers with another win. Jaguar. Let's get the Jags one. Jags one. Then Bo Nix. Nah, you know what? I think Jackson Dart takes this one. Then Texans off a bye. I don't see the Seahawks beating that. Let's go that. We're halfway through the season. Okay, almost done. 26 minutes in. This might generally be an hour-long video. Let's hurry up. I got the Jets winning that. Browns. I keep checking. I don't know why. Of course it's raining. Browns winning that. Nah. Let's go Patriots. Patriots winning that. Cam Ward gets another win. Then we go Vikings. I should have started over here. Whatever. Eagles. I almost gave the Jackson Dart a win. I'm kidding. I actually think Jackson Dart's going to get a lot of wins next year. I just don't see him getting a win against the Eagles. Bucks against Saints. Let's go Saints, actually. I'm going to go Saints. 49ers against the Texans. Let's go 49ers. Then let's go Bills. Kind of an easy one there, sadly, against the Panthers. Especially off a bye week, we might get smacked. Dolphins, Falcons. Ain't give the Dolphins one in a while. Let's give the... Yeah, but the Falcons... Dolphins did bad last year. Let's just calm down and give them a win. Just give them a win. One win. One win won't count much, okay? Ravens, Bears. Ravens coming off a bye week playing Caleb Williams. I don't see that ending well for Caleb Williams. Ravens is on a roll right now. The AFC North is on a roll right now in general. I mean, jeez. Let's go Cowboys. Packers steal one big time. Then it's Commanders against the Chiefs. Chiefs win. Barely. I really do think the Commanders are going to the Super Bowl next year. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Teams on bye. Browns, Jets, Bucks, Eagles. Okay. I didn't even notice that down there. That's actually kind of cool. This website is cool in general. Ravens, Texans. Actually, no. Bo Nix gets one. Cam Ward gets one. This is a rookie. This is a young quarterback week, is what I think. I don't know about that one. 6-2. It's not the worst. Jags and Raiders both coming off a bye to play each other. So you know what? I'm just gonna give the Raiders one only because they're at home. And truthfully, that seems like a decently accurate scenario at this point for the Jags. Bills against the Chiefs. Goodness gracious. Who do I give this win to? I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. Barely. Panthers against the Packers. Let's go Packers. We're 4-5. Losing record, but we're still in the NFC South. Coming off a bye for the Lions and coming off a mini bye for the Vikings. I think I got the Vikings winning a big-time game there. J.J. McCarthy pops off right there. That's what I'm calling. 49ers against Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart pulls off a crazy game. I'm telling you, I got all the young guys coming off big here in Week 9. And then we got Tyler Show against the Rams. Tyler Show, I get it, you're young. But here's the thing. I did it with the other 4 quarterbacks. You know what? Here's the thing. Are the Rams going to do better than the Niners next year? I don't see it, so you know what? Just because of that, because if I gave them the win, they're leading them. So honestly, I'm going to give the Saints the win. I'm going to give them the Saints the win, but barely. Let's go command. Yeah, let's go. They finally lose a game, and out of every team, it's against the Seahawks at home. Especially on a bye week, it wouldn't be impossible. Same thing for the Cardinals against the Cowboys. I'm going to go to Cowboys in their win. Then we got Bears, Bengals. Let's go Bengals. Then Patriots. Week 10, we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 9 more weeks. I don't know why I had to count that. Raiders, Broncos. Let's go. Broncos. Then we got Texans. Then we got the Browns. I got a crazy Browns win right there in Week 10. Then we got the Bills, Steelers. Let's go. Caleb Williams. Is he going to be Jackson Dart? I think Jackson Dart evens it out, 0.500. And then the Panthers, this is a big matchup here. If this happens in real life, this would be a big matchup. Both 4 and 5, whoever wins this would be leading going into Week 11 in the NFC South. And you know what? In that situation, Bryce seems to do really well, so I'm just going to go at home too. 5 and 5, why not? Cardinals against the Seahawks, rivalry matchup. Not very good, but neither of these teams this year. So I'm going to go with the home team. Rams lose this one. Then we go Lions get a crazy win, knock the Commanders down to the 7 seed. Yeah, that would be crazy. Bye week for the Eagles, I think they go 8-1. I don't know what it is about the Eagles. Seems fair. I mean, and this is going to... Goodness gracious, that would be crazy. Okay, let's go Colts, crazy win. And then Patriots, crazy win. Then this might be the craziest prediction in history that I'm ever going to do on this channel. Because I hope this channel lasts a couple years if I can. I'm going to go Vikings end the winning streak. I'm going to go Vikings end the winning streak, and now these two teams are tied at .778. The only difference is that the Steelers are technically leading in division play. I'm gonna say that. It's crazy, but might as well. Let's go AFC again. Patriots get a loss. Then we go Cam Ward gets a win. Mike Tomlin and the Steelers lose this week. I'm going to go they lose. First Bengals conference win, or division win. I'm going to go Chargers win that one. Chiefs win that one. The Ravens win that one. All away teams. I think the away team wins basically every single AFC game. Then, yeah, that seems about right, truthfully. Then we go, let's say, Bears pull off an upset. Panthers have above a .500 record for the first time in, like, about 20,000 years. Let's go Jackson Dart. Goodness gracious. Okay, so here's my problem with this. I might have to go Packers And it's only because I don't know. I don't know about the Giants. They could go 0-17, but they also could go 17-0. I mean, that's how good of a draft they had. Depends on if their rookies show out in their first year or not. Niners, Rams both win. Then Lions pull off a crazy Eagles upset. Then let's go Commanders win to get back in that contention for NFC East. Then let's go Bills. Bye week of Cowboys beats the Raiders on the road. Then let's go Texans. That would be good. But you know what? I'm going to say it happens. Texans beat the Bills at home. Chiefs beat the Colts at home. Patriots go on the road to the Bengals, beat them. Then we go Ravens. Browns. Yeah, let's say the Browns beat the Raiders. Why not? I just realized the Patriots have not won a division game. That's not very impressive. Then we go Vikings. Jackson Dart and the Giants do not pull off the upset. Let's go Tyler Show. Eagles. Rams. This is the Monday night primetime game that'll be the first time in a while the Panthers have got one. And sadly, I don't see us winning, but I do see it being a decently close game because Bryce is, in the past, for Alabama, been really good under the lights. Like, under the midnight type games, like 3 overtime, everyone's cheering him on, all the pressure's on him. He likes those games. At least in college. We'll see if he likes them in the NFL. Steelers win. Cam Ward gets another win. Let's go Seahawks, actually. Then the Jags get themselves a win. Then let's go Ravens, Jags. Oh, that's a big game. Like I said earlier, that's a big game. Whoever wins this would be leading in their division. And I'm going to say the Jags lead. I'm going to say the Jags pull... no, let's go Cam Ward. I'm sorry. I got to. Barely, though. That would be a close game. Let's go Colts beat the Texans. Crazy game there. Chargers, Bills. Yeah, Bills beat the Steelers. Then the Packers do not pull off the upset. Let's go Eagles, Bucks. Panthers somehow, someway beat the Rams. Then the Vikings beat the Seahawks. Actually, no. Let's say the Seahawks beat the Vikings. Once again, I don't see. I don't. It's kind of a half and half for J.J. McCarthy, so I'm trying to put it right in the middle, if that makes sense. Chiefs beat the Cowboys. Tyler Show gets himself another win. I keep saying Tyler Show. Like I've already said, it could be like 5 different quarterbacks for the Saints. That's going to be a really fun year, watching how many quarterbacks they go through. Jets pull off a weird win. Browns, are they going to do that to them? I don't think so. Commanders off the bye week against the Broncos pull off a win. Then Jackson Dart goes on the road to the Patriots and pulls off a win. Then we'll go Dolphins beat the Jets. Steelers beat the Ravens. That would be crazy. And I mean crazy, crazy. Then we go Jags beat the Colts. Browns beat the Titans. Yeah, Browns beat the Titans. Raiders beat the Broncos. Chiefs beat the Texans. Bills beat the Bengals. AFC matchups this week are going to be a lot of home wins. Let's go Eagles win that. Let's just go and get that done with since it's only one. Lions, Bears somehow pull off a win. Commanders. Then let's go Bucks upset them. Let's go Saints, actually. Saints win. Rams win. Falcons win. And then we have Chiefs win, Ravens win, Bills win, Jets win. Actually, let's go Jags win. Steelers win. Then we'll see and go. Let's go. Panthers win off the bye week. Knock the Saints out the playoffs for now, as you see. Bucks win that. Actually, no, nah. Let's go Falcons. Giants, Jackson Dart pulls off a crazy Commanders upset. Lions win. Let's go Cowboys win. That'd be crazy. No, and I'm only not going to do that. No, I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I am. Sure, why not? That's tough, kind of. That could really be either way. Let's go Texans win. Eagles win. Browns would beat the Bears. Let's go Titans beat the Niners. That would be wild, but you know what? Crazy things happen in the NFL. Let's go Broncos do not beat the Packers. The Seahawks do, in fact, beat the Colts. 2 more weeks and then the playoffs. Okay. Here we go. Chiefs beat Cam Ward. You know what? Yeah, Chiefs beat Cam Ward. Makes sense. Ravens win that. Browns do not win that. Bills win. Broncos win. Raiders win. Dolphins win. Rams win, which knocks the Saints out the playoffs for now. Eagles. You know what? Commanders win. Jackson Dart wins. Let's go Bucks beat us. Then the Falcons beat the Cardinals. Saints lose to the Jets. That would mean they're 2 games away from being eliminated just about. I think they might be. Cowboys lose. Let's actually go Cowboys lose. Steelers win. Colts do not win. I think this is the Brock Purdy comeback here. Chiefs win. Is there another way? Yeah, there is. That was kind of a dumb question. Chiefs win. Texans don't win. Let's go Chargers. Jags win. No, you know what? The Colts beat the Jags. Patriots. Drake May wins. Mike Tomlin wins. Let's just start here again, I guess. Jackson Dart. You know what? We're going to go loses. Random upset there. Ravens win again. And you know what? Bo Nix beats Kansas City. Crazy upset there as well. Bo Nix beats Kansas City. Is that realistic? Not really, but actually, hold on. Let me see who they play the next week. Okay, yeah. Bo Nix beats Kansas. Bo Nix beats Kansas City. Cardinals don't beat the Bengals. Bengals win. Cam Ward wins. Saints are knocked out. Cam Ward knocks out the Saints of the playoffs. That'd be crazy. So you know what? We're going to go Saints win, actually. Dolphins lose. Bucks win. Eagles don't win. Yeah, both the same exact record. Let's go Eagles win. No, you know what? Crazy win. Bills win. Commanders win. Trying to claw back. Uh, Panthers win. Vikings lose. Do they? Is the question. Yeah, Vikings lose. 49ers win. Rams win. Then we got Chiefs. Here's my thinking with the Chiefs, though. I'm only going to put it out there that they lose against the Raiders, which is crazy because what happened last year when they clinched the playoffs, like, heavily in the same seed that they clinched it? They clinched the playoffs in this prediction bracket at the 2 seed. What happened last year when they clinched in the 2 seed? They... well, no, they wouldn't do that because here's the thing. Last season, they purposely put out all their backups and they got smacked by the Broncos to lose. However, if this does happen, the Chiefs and the Ravens are 13-3, so I think the Chiefs are going to try and play for the bye, which would mean they would win. Then the Broncos lose. Miss the playoffs. Texans win. Texans missed the playoffs. Okay. Now looking at it, I think I got some stuff wrong, but I mean, it's not bad, necessarily. Browns get beat by the Bengals. Bills win. Patriots somehow win. They make the playoffs, I think. Nah, the Ravens win that. I didn't even see who they were playing. I just put Mike Tomlin winning. Ravens win, which means that even if the Chiefs won, the Ravens would still go on top of them. Cam Ward, Jaguars. Jaguars try and claw back into a playoff spot. And the question is, will they? They don't. I'm going to say they don't claw back into a playoff spot. Cam Ward wins. Finishes 9-8. First year with a winning record. Not really the greatest prediction I could have done, but I mean, not the worst. Rams win with the chance to make the playoffs. I think they would. I think they're going to make the playoffs anyway. So I think the Cardinals are. So I think they're going to bench their players, like I talked about with the Chiefs. How they did it last year. They've already clinched this. Like they won't lose. They won't miss the playoffs. So I think considering that they've already clinched it, they're just going to do that. I already said I think this is the 49ers clawback year, so I'm going to say Brock Purdy wins to end the year. Vikings would knock... Who are they knocking out? They are knocking out the Saints. Oh, the Packers, if the Saints lose, would make it. No, they wouldn't. Okay, so I think the Vikings win. Actually, they would make it if that happened. I think the Vikings win, Saints lose. Miss the playoffs. Lions get another dub. Jackson Dart ends the year on a high note. Which, that would knock him out the playoffs. I'm going to go Cowboys keeps the Vikings in barely. Like, just barely. Keeps the Vikings in, keeps Jackson Dart out for his first year of the playoffs. I'm going to go Eagles win that. And then I'm going to say, I don't see the Panthers ending 9-10-7. I'm going to go 9-8 Panthers finish. Yep, wild card round. So, here we go, I guess. 5-4. Okay, so let's start on the... Let's just go this game, then this game, this game, then this game, this game. Actually, no, let's start this game, then this game. I want to do the Panthers last. Okay, so let's just go and start here. I think the Chiefs win. This is the playoffs, by the way. I think, of course, it says wild card round. I was just trying to make sure you knew. We're almost done. Finally, it is actually, truthfully, it is basically an hour-long video. So this is crazy. I think the Bills start. I think the Bill. Who came last? I'm just curious, actually. Who came last in the league? 16, Colts 5-12. Cardinals came last in the league. Okay, but that's besides the point. We're doing the playoffs now. Chiefs win first. Then I think the Eagles knock the Vikings out early. Then let's go Chargers again. I think the Bills do win. I think the... man, you know... I'm going to pull off a crazy thing and say Rams make it to round 2. I don't know how, or why, or what, or when, or how again, but I think they make it to round 2. Cam Ward against the Steelers. I think Cam Ward barely made it anyways. It was just because of the seeding thing. Steelers are, like, way better this year. Steelers win. Then, same scenario as a Panthers fan. If we went 9-8 and made the playoffs, but had to play 11-6 Commanders, sadly, playing Jayden Daniels, wait, how am I getting his name wrong? It's Jayden Daniels, right? No, please. No, please. I'm not this dumb. He's like my favorite player. Hold up. No, it's No. No. Jalen Daniels is his brother. What? Hold up. It is Jayden Daniels. Okay, I got terrified. I spelled it wrong I have this app. I spelled it wrong. Never mind. Okay, that's where I get all my stuff. I search it up on. It's an app that shows every sport. Like, it can be soccer or even golf. It shows NASCAR, for goodness sakes. I'm not going to say it because it's not sponsored and I don't want to get copyrighted for a 50-minute video that I tried my best on. Anyways, I'm going to say playing Jayden Daniels in a playoff situation, who clearly did better than us this year. Sadly, I'm going to say the Commanders win round 1 and knock the Panthers out early. However, the Panthers making the playoffs in the first place would be immaculate, and I don't even know why I predicted it. But if it happens, great. Then we got our 1 seeds, Lions and Ravens. I'm going to go... Okay, so let's go ahead and start off saying it's been like 7 years, or not 7 years, like 4 years or 5 years. I don't know how many years, but it's been a lot of years in a row that Patrick Mahomes has knocked Josh Allen out of the playoffs. And although I want to say it happens again, I'm going to come out and just wreck everyone and say, man, I can't do that. No, I can, though. Chiefs at home, too. It's always the Chiefs at home. I'm gonna go... Bills finally win. You know what? No. Because I know what's gonna happen. No. Let's just... No, the Chiefs win it. Chiefs knock Bills out again. Chiefs knock Bills out again. Let's just... Yeah, Chiefs knock Bills out again. So we got the Steelers and the Ravens. I'm sorry, Mike Tomlin, but I've got the Ravens. Then we got Commanders, Eagles, Rams, Lions. I got the Lions. And this year I got the Commanders. I got the Commanders and the Lions this time. Last year it was the Lions and the Eagles. This year it's the Lions. No, last year it was the Commanders and the Eagles in the NFC Championship. You know what I mean. I got the Lions winning this one. This is where I say the Chiefs get knocked out. I'm going to go Ravens win. Crazy, but the Ravens have been dying for a Super Bowl win. Lamar Jackson wants it so bad. I don't see it not happening this year. Then we'll go Commanders win the NFC Championship. Now, who do I have here? I'm going to be honest. Jaden Daniels in his second year hopefully would be better than his first. However, do I think that the Washington Commanders, if the Ravens do make the Super Bowl, are going to beat the Ravens? I'm sorry, but not really, truthfully, considering how bad the Ravens won a Super Bowl. The Ravens won it so bad to the point where I don't see the Commanders winning in this situation. Not saying this will happen, but in this situation where the Commanders get to the Super Bowl and play the Ravens, I don't see the Ravens losing, considering how bad Lamar Jackson wants it so daggone bad. And I think Lamar gets it this year. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is your Super Bowl champions. I don't know why, I don't know how, but that is what I think. That is literally just took an hour to record this. And truthfully, it was really extremely entertainingly fun. Let me go ahead and leaderboard. Oh, well, if I knew that, it shows there's... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, now I know that. Okay, that's actually cool. Combined. Panthers go 7th in the league. Oh, man. That'd be great. Let's go... I can't do that because... Okay, what is this? And then bang, whatever. I don't even know what any of that is. Anyways, Ravens win the Super Bowl in my opinion. That'll do it for this extremely long NFL schedule prediction video that I only did because I didn't think that I could finish it doing 2 teams a week for every week. So, if you liked the video, leave a like, share it with a friend. I'm trying to grow my channel. Subscribe. That'll do it. I got the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. Got the Panthers getting there. This is your final look. In fact, I'll even give you the standings. I will go and give you the standings, then I will leave. So I'm just going to slowly scroll through. I'm just going to... Hold on. Overall record. I'm just going to slowly scroll through. For some reason. Okay, overall record. Name. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. And the logo. Okay, there we go. I took away the logo and the name for some reason. Okay, so here is your record from top to bottom. Yeah, I'll just do best record from worst to worst record. This doesn't mean that they're top in the league, but this is the best record to worst record. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to slowly scroll through it. We got Bills, then Chiefs, then Ravens, then Eagles, then Lions, then 49ers, then Steelers, then Commanders, then Chargers, then Panthers, then Rams, then Titans, then Vikings, then Cowboys, then Giants, then Patriots, then Saints, then Jags, then Packers, then Broncos, then Browns, then Seahawks, then Texans, who had a horrible season this year. I don't know why, but I think that's going to happen. Then Bengals, who also had a horrible season for the second year straight. I think Joe Burrow gets traded after this year, and that's just my opinion. Crazy prediction. I'm sorry for saying it, but Bengals fans, just truthfully, I think that's going to be true. Ha 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 ha. Then Bucks, then Dolphins, then Falcons, then Jets, then Raiders, then Colts, then Bears, and then the worst of all, the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. I don't know why I had to sing, but yeah. So, that is your 32 teams. And then once again, I'll say it one last time. I got the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. Like I always say, I have got absolutely no idea how to end this. So, and since I've done this already, and I don't have to do 2 videos a week now to make it above to make to predict every record. I can't talk since I've already predicted each team's record. And ooh, did not mean to hit the mic that hard. Sorry. Um, since I just predicted everyone's record, then I don't have to do it again. So that is my predictions. If you want any other NFL offseason content, leave any feedback down below, any suggestions, video suggestions, NBA content, NHL content, and soccer content, for goodness sakes, MLB content, anything that you want, I'll do. Thank you so much. And like I say every time, it's a tradition at this point. I don't know how to end this. Goodbye.